Hi there! So, I'm back again, and something a little outside my area, and not quite anyway. You see, we had a little bit of a thing here on the server not too terribly long ago, where one person, granted a new person on the server, accidentally, without really realizing it, built too close to another one of the more regular people. And, well, because of this, Bash has instituted a new, law, it pretty much is a law, that if you don't have your area marked, then you can't be, you can't feel annoyed, or however you want to say it, if someone comes and builds in your area. So, well, I figured I'd do something about that, and also I wanted to do something here for a while, so I'm going to start that. Let's see, what do we need? We need some of these, and that is it for now. So let's put it down a little bit. So yeah, what I wanted to do here is I've said time and time again that I live in the Flower Valley and that kind of stuff. But the question is, how do people actually know where the Flower Valley is? It's just an arbitrary name to other people. So I wanted to make it a little bit more clear what exactly constitutes the Flower Valley. Not that, I mean, the flowers should probably be kind of an indication of that. But yeah, so what I wanted to do was make it very obvious that this is the place. And what better way to do that than to oops, that's not what I wanted. Than to put up a little bit of a sign. So, like this. Okay, so now we need this. And yeah, like with a rule like that, to me, that feels wrong. I come from Denmark, and in Denmark it is, even within law, it is a matter of you should really have known this kind of rules. So you have like if you take, for instance, the story about the woman who sued McDonald's because they gave her a cup of hot coffee and she poured it into her own lap. In Denmark, she'd get a slap on her head and told, "You're an idiot." While in America, that is good to go. No trouble there. They should have told her that it was hot. Obviously, how could she not know? I mean, she's not even felt it or anything. Cough. So, yeah, I don't agree with rules like that. I think they're dumb. And I think that stuff like that is hurting the society. So, actually having a rule like that on the server is not something I'm terribly fond of. And that is pretty much what this is. I mean, you're saying that we are basically going to discount the thing called common courtesy by saying, well, if you didn't put up a sign, however should they know? really, that's a bad way to run a server, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that, but whatever. This particular case has been resolved, or what you want to call it, by Bash stepping in and basically, well, manually removing the stuff, which is not really a good way to solve it, but let's let it keep at that. Basically what he was talked into doing was taking the server offline, then moving it, and then putting the server online again. Not exactly the best. Usually when we have problems like this, we solve it on our own, and I'm sure this one would have been as well if it wasn't for the fact that the quote-unquote culprit was apparently in a voice chat with Bash at the time. So yeah, for the rest of it, well, we'd probably have had to wait a while and see what came out of it even with that, but in that time we would have figured out how to fix it ourselves, because that's what we usually do. We talk about things and work things out. So yeah, let's put up this, get a few sticks on the go, a couple of spades. So I don't think it's good really for the server to have a rule like that, because you're basically taking the opportunity for people to think out of their hands. You're saying that it's okay to play stupid and basically opening pathways for exploitation. What I mean by that is basically what I could do now is I could go over to, for instance, Pygon's place, and then I could say, well, you haven't set up a sign, so I'm just gonna build a tower of obsidian in front of your lawn and say you can't tear it down because it's not a prank. It's just here now because you hadn't put up a sign. And sorry to say, but that's as holy, and it is just wrong. So yeah, you're opening the doors for exploitation by saying that it's okay to be an idiot, which is something that I've come to expect Bash not to be okay with. I mean, Bash has always been about the weeding of the community and getting all the idiots to leave. But, well, whatever. I guess that is the way we're doing it now. And in any case, I wanted to put this up. Like, this was actually inspiration I had from beforehand. Because, let's see, this. Whoops. That's not what I needed. Thank you. This is actually something I had planned out for a while. I just hadn't gotten around to doing it. So, how do they stack now? They didn't before. We have some weird bug on the server in regards to banners, where layers comes on in the wrong order, and that makes it quite a bother to actually do anything with banners. Quite annoying. And yeah, it's one of the glorious things we get with the, I think it's granite or graphite or something with G, spigot plugin that allows us to get 1.8 blocks on a 1.7 server. So yeah, like for instance, if you look in the inventory here, the icon here down for the banner that I'm holding in my hand, or if you even look at it in my hand, like, it looks wrong, right? But if I put it up, it looks like that too. So it has changed, apparently, which is quite annoying. means I need to figure out another way to make a V, but whatever, we'll keep it for now. The problem is the normal V I can't make because of this bug, and like I have to wing a lot of the banners in different ways in order to get them to work. Some of them are simple, like the L, that works because that's just plain simple, but other stuff, well, let's use the E here as an example. No, that also does it. Like this one actually has like a cover on the right side that should cut off this one here, but apparently that's just randomly disappeared. So quite frustrating to do anything with it. Yeah, and that one should also have been a Y. It's very, very annoying. But I don't really think that we're going to get a fix for that until we eventually update the server. And some of us has been wanting that for quite a while, but nothing has been happening about it. The problem is, we need Bash to solve that, because it's Bash's server, and Bash hasn't really done a lot of maintenance lately. So, well, Bash is a busy guy, but like I do think he needs to put in a little more time for the server. Not so much because we don't enjoy to play here, because we really do. Like, it's a very nice community. I need to be a little careful now because we have mob spawning. But there is the problem of... let's take this guy out so I can concentrate. Hey, come down here. Thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, there is the problem that with the server not really going anywhere, like update-wise, and we're just waiting, people might lose interest in the server and eventually find something else to do, and well, I'd be sad to see that, but it might happen. So I hope not, but we never know. Yeah, so there's the sign. Let's see, how do you want to do this? Well, you know what? I'm going to come back during the daytime, just so we don't have creepers, because I can see that one there over there to my right, your left, and I don't want them to come and blow up the ground, so I have to fix stuff. So I'll be back once it becomes daytime again. So see you then. Bye bye. And welcome back again to the Flower Valix. Yeah, I need to fix that Y. But yeah, we're back again after the night has passed, and well, we still have a little bit of a thing to do. So we're going to do that thing now. I don't know if you follow me on other places than these videos, really. I have been I have streamed in the past, done stuff like that. I streamed art a long time ago. By now it's a long time ago. And I might even do that again at some point. Although this time if I did art streaming at the moment, it would probably be in connection with these videos. Let's see, how do you want to do this? First, I want to set this up, and we need some more stone. So, yeah, I might do more art streaming, but generally just streaming. Like, I've been working a little bit on a layout for streaming so I can get back into it, because one of the things that bothered me about streaming in the past was that it was done in an unprofessional manner. So I went back a little in that and well, made something that was better. And I'm getting there. I'm not entirely done with it yet, but I have made something that I'm satisfied with for now, and I need, of course, to make some additions to it, but it'll serve me for now. But what I have is I made a layout for the general streaming. I still need some splash art, and what I want to do with it is, well, do different gaming streams. Probably not something that is like on schedule per se, because I don't really have an intention of being on a schedule for stuff like that. But what I want to do with it is just have a way to hang out and also provide a bit more of an what is it called? An interactive, or yeah, it's probably actually a good way to describe it. An interactive way of talking to people. I'm thinking this might be a little too high. Dancing piggy. So let's try taking it down and see how it looks. So what I want to do with it is stream different games, hanging out. I have a couple of different games that I'm thinking about streaming. Things that wouldn't necessarily make that good content for YouTube, but which I might be able to make some nice content for the stream instead. Let's see. Let me pull this off. I think it's okay. Put this here. This here. And I did my first stream with it yesterday, and actually I wanted to do more tonight. Today I wanted to do it, but I got a little bit delayed by that. Yeah, I was setting up to do this stuff. Oh, lovely. A thunderstorm as well. So I was setting up to do this recording, and I kind of don't want to start a recording on a rainstorm or a thunderstorm. Like, it's okay if it comes underway, because I can't really do anything about that. But if it is something that comes before, I'd rather wait. So everything got a little delayed because of it. And yeah, that means that I couldn't really get to a point where I had enough time to start and also stream, so I'll probably be calling it a night after I'm done here. But I might instead do some streaming tomorrow, because today it's Thursday. That means tomorrow it's Friday. Go figure. So that means that for those who don't know, on our server here, Friday is Fisting Friday. It's a day where we have mini games on the server and off the server, and generally just have some fun. Yeah, I have done a stream of that before, but it was just like an impromptu thing to show someone else. But now I want to do something a little more fancy, so I'm going to try that tomorrow properly. But when you see this, of course, I'll already have passed, so you might be able to see it on a past broadcast, so I might even try to get it up online. So yeah, I'm going to try for that. For now, right here, I'm going to let this rainstorm pass, because I didn't want the creeper to sneak up on me behind me. So I'll see you back again in a second. Bye bye. Alright, so we're back again. And ready for one more try. Hopefully this time we won't get any interruptions. So, yeah. What I wanted to do here is take this. Then say... cut off the exclamation mark, but it's not really important. So, welcome to the Flower Valley. Check the chest. Just to point towards the chest hidden behind the sign. And what's in that chest? Well, this book, The Sanctuary Deed. Let's have a look. Deed of the Flower Valley Animal Sanctuary, owned by Ulra. This flower forest and the neighbouring biomes comprises flower forest and the neighbouring biomes comprises the Flower Valley Animal Sanctuary and is owned by Ulra. This place is a haven for animals, so please do not harm or kill animals in this area. Please do not cut down trees or pick the flowers. If you need flowers, I got a flower farm and I'm happy to provide. For free even. Just check my stand at the bazaar. Settling. I am open to neighbours, but I am trying to keep a certain aesthetic to the area, so please don't build within the flower forest or the immediate surrounding area without inquiring with me and receiving my permissions first. Thank you for your consideration. Love, Ulra. And that goes in there. And I do have copies of it, but yeah, so that is basically the sign that would be required in the new rules. So now nobody can say that nobody can try to scam me. Not that I think anyone really on the server would do that, except for maybe one person. Or some other people who were making jokes perhaps for pranks and stuff like that. But like serious, only probably one person that would be bad enough to do that. But yeah. So, that is done now. And I'll just walk back to my house here. And while they're doing that, I would like to talk about another thing that I'm doing, apart from the streaming. And that is another series that I got going on. I started doing a game called Remember Me. And if you haven't checked it out, I suggest you do. It's quite an interesting game. It's one of those games that I had my eyes on for a while. It caught my eye because it, unlike a lot of other games, has a female protagonist. A quality that I look for specifically in games every once in a while. And yeah, so I went with that, kept an eye on it, and at first I got bad reviews. I can't remember what the reviews said though. But as time went on, the reviews got pretty damn positive. So I bought the game, and since then pretty much I wanted to do videos of it, and well, I started doing that now. It's a fun game and it's entertaining. It has a good story to it. Has some interesting mechanics, memory remixing and that kind of stuff. So I'm enjoying that, and do go check it out. It might interest you, or it might not. Can't hurt to try though. The reason I wanted to come over here in particular is I wanted to point out this little thing. Like, if you have seen my last episode, I put in this pillar here to support the this side of the house that is not as well supported as the other side, but also because now it has even more weight to it, so I felt that it needed some more. But a single pole really gives it the weight or the support that it needs, but it still looked a little flimsy there, so I added in a little bit of an arch there, just a tiny one compared to the other ones. And I think it does quite a good thing for it. I'm starting to like it more and more. I was a little in doubt to begin with, but yeah, now I like it. Other than that, the flower farm is coming along. I'm practically done digging the hole now, so that'll be coming out soon. But probably not something I'll be able to record, at least not before Saturday, if I can even record it then. But yeah, that is going to be it for now though. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, even though it was both a little choppy at points because of interruptions, but also it was pretty one-sided. But yeah, I hope you still enjoyed it though. So thank you for watching, and I'll be fixing those letters, starting with that damn Y. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye now. Bye.